Virgil's Keep. Yeah, Vigil's Keep throne room. Um, we got off to a nice start. There's one difference I want to actively do in this game instead of Origins, and that is, okay, we can't see a map. If there are areas similar to Origins in this game, in the overland map, I don't want to go through them one at a time. I'd rather visit every one of the areas, get a good sort of an understanding of what's involved there and what's the thing you have to do to complete the area, and then visit maybe another. I want to get access to a lot of things and a lot of companions as soon as possible. Even in Origins, I think that would have probably been the more sensible thing to do. Ooh. Dragon Wing. Trickster's Tunic. Very nice light armor. Okay. Vassals and their liege. Some kingdoms rigidly define the rights of vassals and their duty to their liege. In Ferelden, a relatively new kingdom, the Arls and Arlesas theoretically command their Arlings' bands and lords. In practice, those lessers often zealously maintain their independence. Some Ferelden vassals must be goaded instead of ordered, swayed, not ruled. Vassals owe military obligations to their liege, yet often deny even sworn oaths and signed contracts. In contrast, the vassals expect their liege's protection despite provocation otherwise. A successful Ferelden liege applies force, persuasion, and duplicity in equal measure.
All right, all right.
First Warden. The nominal leader of our order is the First Warden, but you can expect little assistance or guidance so far from the Anderfels. Even those close to Weishaupt learn to suffer alone. The murmurs are true. The First Warden is often embroiled in the politics of the Anderfels and has little opportunity to consider worldly matters. I would like to believe it is a matter of survival, not of political self-interest. Know that your mission is vital. You carry the hopes of our order. If the highest among us holds noble titles outside of the Ardenfels, perhaps we will be better situated when the next blight comes, as we all know it must. Confidential report for the Warden Commander.
Mistress Wolsey says I can set up shop here. The merchant you saved was grateful to be alive, restocked me for a bargain. The savings are yours, of course. You need anything, Commander?
Not a huge amount of potions, but a decent selection at least. Endurance rune tracing. I don't really understand fully how the rune crafting works yet. Does endurance rune tracing allow me to produce all the endurance runes, or what? Or does it allow me to create some kind of an endurance rune that I can then upgrade at with another recipe? What is it? Yeah. Endurance rune tracing. So maybe endurance runes are always the same, no variation. Grandmaster Lightning, Reamer, Silverite. Reservoir rune. I'm not going to do any kind of money gaining trickery in this game. I'm not sure if it would it work here. Probably it's at least possible. It looks like there's infinite supply of quite a large variety of items here. Potions, I mean flasks, empty flasks seem to be the missing ingredient here. Scout medal. Dexterity, constitution, armor, stamina. Manual shadow. You don't see me, but that doesn't mean I'm not here. A modern tale of a rogue growing up in a loveless home. Heraldry, Kuzlan, Heraldry. You can put a skin on your shield. Kuzland or Cross. Guess this is a specialization of a rogue. Don't even have a rogue though, so maybe a bit too soon. Ah, shit. That's sort of a problem. Yeah, I'm selling the golem parts. I doubt they'll be of any use. Okay, every item seems to have rune slots in this game, at least armor and weapons. I think I'll leave things here for now. Here, 8 items. That'll do. And we can store some of the items anyway. I want to get going. We do have to chat up with everyone to see what our options
Now's
are.
better than later.
Yeah. Mm, yeah, screw it. Let's just get this over with. Ambassador Seraph.
The Tower of Magi has sent me as an ambassador, Commander. In addition to my diplomatic function, I'm a competent enchanter and runesmith. Is there anything you need?
Do you have runes for sale?
Certainly.
Evasion rune tracing. That sounds like a nice thing to have. Etching agent. Blank rune stones. Evasion rune sounds quite nice. Journeyman Weaver rune. Yeah, I'll buy the evasion rune just to see what we can get out of that. "99 novice rules." Battle mage manual. I don't really get how this works.
Point the way, fearless leader.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Dumat's spine. Holy shit. It's very good. Maybe more for a sort of a rogue type character. Anyway, I do want to do some enchantment. Because I think we have a sword or
May I be of
two
service?
that is
Of course.
better. It's better than what we have. These are good against Darkspawn, good enough at least, but they're nothing amazing anymore. Keening's blade is very good. And we don't have no rules. Yeah, because I put them all in storage. So shit. I needed the extra space. Grandmaster Flame. Yeah, add a few flame and lightning runes. Nothing major. This also doesn't help with the armor at all.
May I be of service? Of course.
I'll have to do a lot more enchantments later on. Keening Blade. So, armor penetration, attack, and cold damage. Dumat's Spine. Stamina regeneration in combat, plus 6 attacks, plus 25% critical slash backstab damage. This might not be bad, because I did notice that some of the abilities we have would allow to basically do a huge amount of critical hits. So, plus 25% critical hit damage items, certainly we could probably stack those two, so the damage could get quite high. For the moment, I think I still prefer Keening for the moment. Do I? Yeah, because it actually has magical abilities, natural magical abilities. So, Grandmaster Flame. So, Cold Fire. Lightning. Keening. Will replace Duncan's sword. It does have stamina regeneration though. Yeah. But Merrick's blade weakens nearby Darkspawn. I'm not quite sure what that exactly means. I think their level gets dropped by a little. Like even a single level. Yeah. Okay, I'll keep Duncan's Blade and Keening. Because Duncan's Blade has a higher stamina regeneration. And that is a fine thing indeed. I do want to change the room there.
May I be of service? Of course.
I don't want the plus 10 Darkspawn damage. I want something, yeah, something generic, so fire and electricity. So let's talk today. What do you want from me?
Commander,
This is Sir Garavel, the new captain of the guard.
I have a matter to bring to your attention.
What do you know about the Darkspawn attack on the Vigil? No, let's listen to him first. So, what is it?
Potentially urgent. The Orlesians, wardens, I mean, began gathering information while they were here. The most promising lead they found was a wild tale a couple of hunters told.
So, what did they claim?
These hunters, Colbert and, well, the other one, claim to have stumbled across an entrance to the deep roads. Darkspawn all over the place, they said. And this was before the fiends appeared throughout the whole Arling. The wardens were just about to send someone to track down Colbert.
Where is Colbert?
Colbert and his friend are in the city of Amaranthine. Probably amongst the refugees outside the city gate. Commander.
Last of the Legion.
To business then. Orlais sent a dozen wardens to the Vigil to await your arrival. Nearly all died in the attack, but Kristoff is still in the field.
Why?
The Orlesian wardens were uneasy that the Darkspawn weren't going to ground with the Blight ended. Kristoff was sent to track down some leads. A fortnight ago, he left in a bustle. As best we figure, he went to the city, Amaranthine.
Why? Well, did Kristoff reveal anything of what he found?
He did, but not to me. The wardens keep their own counsel.
Okay. Amaranthine isn't small, so how would I find him?
Only so many places travelers visit. I check the inns and taverns.
Anything else?
That's the only thing that needs immediate attention. Do you want something else, Commander?
What can you tell me about Vigil's Keep?
We call her the Vigil. She's been around for a long spell. They say the Alamari barbarians first built a fort here to stop Tevinter incursions from the lowlands of the Waking Sea. They say that the castle is built on a mountain of bones. Much death here.
Okay. What do you do here?
As much as you like, sir. Generally, the Keep's Seneschal takes care of day-to-day matters. If anything important arises, I'll alert you.
Shadows of the Black Marsh. Okay, Grey Warden named Kristoff was absent from Vigil's Keep when the Darkspawn attacked. He was sent to discover why the Darkspawn are still active with the Blight defeated.
Commander,
What do you know about the Darkspawn attack on the Vigil?
my predecessor, Captain Rullans, and much of the senior staff were inside the keep proper at the time. How they met their fates is unknown. All we know is Darkspawn swarmed the keep.
Where did they come from?
I talked with the dwarf Voldric earlier. It's his belief, and I concur, that they came from the keep itself. The deep cellars go very deep indeed. Voldric suspects the Darkspawn found a hidden route into the keep.
Okay, how many soldiers survived?
Barely any, truth be told, and none of the Wardens. But there are many soldiers still out patrolling the roads between here and Amaranthine. We can recover from this.
Okay. Any input about the Darkspawn leader talking?
That is disturbing, Commander. But all throughout the lands we've heard rumors. Tales of new Darkspawn. Terrifying ones, forged out of nightmare and shadow. Something grave is afoot. Good day, Commander. Commander.
Report on the situation in the Arling.
Grim, sir. It seems as if every Darkspawn in the kingdom has been driven here. The soldiers are split between protecting the Vigil and the city of Amaranthine. Scouts report Darkspawn throughout the Arling and amassing. Where the soldiers aren't patrolling, the land is dangerous, Commander. Very dangerous. Good day, Commander.
This is gonna be a problem. Because we don't have an initiative in this fight, so we're sort of forced to split our force into two. If we can't exactly abandon the city either, so there has to be forces there, but this is the defendable position, I guess. But the Darkspawn are not going to fight us here if they don't have to.
Commander.
So, Mistress Woolsey.
Warden Commander, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mistress Woolsey, sent by order of the First Warden at Whitehart. I'm to act as treasurer of the Arling of Amaranthine. He believed local men could not be trusted for this post.
One of those local men is right here, Mistress Woolsey.
I have every confidence in the Vigil's loyalty in the matter of arms. But gold corrupts even the most resolute soul.
You're from Weishaupt.
Not Weishaupt itself. I'm from many places. I go where the Wardens command. Sir, the Arling is on the brink of economic collapse. Trade must flow. Merchant caravans are being systematically attacked somewhere along the Pilgrim's Path. It is the only route that can reliably provision an army, feed a city, and maintain civilization.
Is the situation really that dire?
A short-term thinker sees only immediate financial loss. But without essential supplies, we can expect mass starvation and anarchy. In the city of Amaranthine, there is a trader, Mervis, whose caravans have been hit particularly hard. He may know where along the road the Darkspawn, or whatever they are striking.
Why does the First Warden care about Amaranthine?
About the Arling? He does not. But about the implications? A great deal. When Warden Commander Dryden was cast out of Ferelden generations ago, it created a dangerous precedent. Her true story, and that of the Warden's exile, is one you yourself uncovered at Soldier's Peak, at great personal risk. We are now presented with another precedent. Wardens owning lands and commanding fealty from lesser nobles. If your Arling succeeds, it will be an example to other kingdoms that Wardens are important, blight or no.
Have you ever been to Weishaupt? I could question about the First Warden sent only a treasurer. I need more wardens. I don't want to dismiss her, what she's doing. It's a valuable service. So, have you ever been to Weishaupt?
No. It is far to the north. The fortress is said to be impregnable. It still has the areas where the griffins of old would breed. But their like will never be seen again.
They'll be all...
Very well, Commander.
Merchant caravans being attacked. Okay. Finally ready to go. Again, we do want to visit as many areas as we can to get at least a full group together. I need a rogue.
Yes.
Blimey, Commander of the Grey. Right. A while back they caught a thief in the Vigil. Took 4 wardens to capture him. Gave one of the wardens a black eye, he did. Half joking, they said he might make a good recruit.
Interesting. Anything else?
Should you wish to see him, the recruit, I mean thief, is in the dungeon, sir. I also have some letters, arrived just before you did.
Show them.
Just give me a moment.
Letters for the commander. A daughter ransomed. Commander of the Grey, I'm Sir Edgar Bensley, a faithful vassal. My daughter and sole heir, Eileen, has been kidnapped by mostly the Snakes by a lot of miscreants. My fief is small and my means meager, and they have demanded 30 sovereigns in a time frame I cannot meet. I pray you will intercede on my behalf. Ransom is to be delivered to the abandoned chantry by Forlorn Cove. If you produce the ransom, I swear by my faith in Andraste that I will repay you in time. You and my gentle daughter go with my prayer. Yeah. Sure. Far afield. Most honored commander, ever since my husband passed, I've been looking after my family and the hired hands, but the Darkspawn have been getting worse. We've a Templar who checks on us occasionally, but there's a limit to what he can handle. If you can help my family, we'll tell Lord Edelbreck you are a friend. I fear we may not have much time. Goodbye, Valina Chernobyl. Okay.
I don't mean to alarm you, Commander, but it's possible there are still Darkspawn in the Vigil.
The captain didn't mention anything about that.
Let me explain. You know Dworkin? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep. Some of the deep cellars caved in. I suspect that there are pockets of Darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out.
Yeah. I'm good at killing Darkspawn, but not at digging.
We have men who can unearth the rubble at your command. Whenever you're ready, I can take you to the basement. Of course.
I feel this is the immediate concern. We can't have that Darkspawn.
Mage, huh? What's it like?
To have all this power at my fingertips.
No, to always have to wear a skirt.
Oh, you don't know the story behind the robes. You know how strict things are in the Circle, right? Well, of course you do. Well, the robes make quick trysts in the corner easy. No laces or buttons, you're just... well, you're done before the Templars catch on.
Really?
Just ask anyone.
Commander, so this is human construction, is it? My brother said you'd need a stonemason, but he didn't know the half of it.
Yeah, welcome to the Vigil.
You're too kind. The Darkspawn did a number on this keep of yours, but I suspect it was crumbling well before they showed up. Your seneschal gave me some fancy decree promising men and monies to fix the Vigil, but it's a paltry sum. I suppose it would be sufficient to reconstruct the walls to human standards, but who'd want that?
What would it take to rebuild it right?
I'm not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters, right? Which all boils down to coin, really.
Yeah, let's talk about this later.
Aye, Commander.
It seems like a good way to dump money, but again, I don't know if it's actually of any use. So, do I want to throw away 80 sovereigns at least? Yeah. That could buy a really good magical item. Let's start with the dungeon and the thief. So, if we happen to go somewhere we have a full party,
Can I get you a ladder?
I don't care who he is, he's very likely a companion.
Ah, Commander. Good thing you're here. This one's been locked up 3 nights now. Good men died while this one was protected in his cell.
Who is he?
He won't give his name. All I know is he was caught poking around the estate in the middle of the night. I'd say he was just a thief. But it took 4 Grey Wardens to capture him. You best be careful. Whoever he is, he's no ordinary burglar, that's for sure.
Yeah, leave me to talk with him.
As you wish, Commander. I'll tell the Seneschal you came. He'll want to know what you decide to do with this man.
Prisoner's effect.
Alright, alright.
Antivan longbow. Drake skin armor. Ooh, the bear's embrace.
If it isn't the great hero, conqueror of the blight and vanquisher of all evil. Aren't you supposed to be 10 feet tall with lightning bolts shooting out of your eyes?
I see my reputation precedes me.
It does. I know you best as the one who murdered my father. I am Nathaniel Howe. My family owned these lands until you showed up. Do you even remember my father?
So you're the Arl's son, that makes sense. So you came here for revenge, is that it?
I came here. I thought I was going to try to kill you. To lay a trap for you. But then I realized I just wanted to reclaim some of my family's things. It's all I have left.
Your family has belongings still here.
We used to live here once upon a time. Father didn't take everything with him to Denerim. Look, I know you're a hero. You fought a war and you won, and to the victor go the spoils, right? Whatever my father did, however, shouldn't harm my whole family. The Howes are pariahs now. Those of us left. It's all thanks to you. And now you get to decide my fate. Ha! Ironic, isn't it?
I understand we had trouble capturing you.
I'm not without skills. My time abroad wasn't spent chasing skirts and drinking wine.
You wasted your time then. That's the best part. Okay, what skills are those exactly?
Hunting, scouting, poisons. Why? What do you care?
Perhaps you should work to redeem your name.
You're right. I'll go join King Alistair's service immediately. He'd be certain to give a Howe another chance.
And what will you do? Do you really hate me so much?
The Darkspawn are a menace. If it weren't for the Blight, maybe my father would never have done what he did. But I can't do anything about them, can I? There's just you and the Grey Wardens, here in my home.
Okay, what will you do if I let you go?
If you let me go, I don't know. I only came back to Ferelden a month ago. If you let me go, I'll probably come back here. You might not catch me next time.
You're not making the best case for yourself.
I could lie, if you prefer.
Yeah, okay.
All ready? Good.
I brought the seneschal for you, Commander.
I see you've spoken to our guest. Quite the handful, isn't he? Have you decided what's to be done with him?
Did you know this is Nathaniel Howe?
How? It figures that they would turn up again. The Howes are implacable enemies, Commander.
I don't want to invoke a right of conscription. So, but how the hell am I gonna get broke then? I conscripted the mage because he would have probably been pretty much dead if I wouldn't have. Nathaniel hasn't done anything to warrant that, so I don't wish to forcefully conscript every petty criminal that comes across. So he's skillful, sure, could be a valuable asset, but yeah, fudge. Give him his family's things and let him go.
You're doing what?
Commander, that... I must object. You want to let a thief keep what he stole?
Those things belong to him. At worst, he's trespassing.
Yes, Commander.
You heard the verdict. Come with me so you can collect your things.
I hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
So do I, so do I. Soap on a rope. Huh. Okay, I guess we should look at the leveling up situation. Ah, shit. New specializations. I think I probably should buy these instead of waiting. I don't even know if you can learn these or not. Maybe you can, but... I do know that you can buy respecs in this, so even if we make piss poor decisions at this point, I know we can recover from them. So... Yeah. This is a very low level character as far as talents are concerned. I don't really know even what I want to do with the guy. We do need more magic, that's for certain. Do I want to do crafting though? I'm not sure at all that I do. Extra mana. Bonus to mana regeneration, so I'll take that. Yep. That's about right. I have no idea what to do with all the talent points. What kind of mage do I even want? Well, he's a spirit healer already, so a little bit of healing probably wouldn't hurt. I'll go with Mana Clash. This was fairly useful against mages. Again, we can respect later, so... Hey, sort of, I guess, a win replacement. What are these? Repulsion Field. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to take these. Some of them are very good. Resetting cooldowns on all spells, for example. Increase in elemental damage. It has become more attuned to surrounding magical energies, gaining bonuses to willpower, magic, and mana regeneration. Yeah. Mage through great concentration is able to alter perception of time, resetting the cooldowns. So this is a good line of spells to know. Fade Shield is passive anyway. Okay, it works with the Arcane Shield. Significant chance of resisting hostile spells or evading physical attacks while that spell is active, and a lesser chance of both when the spell is inactive. I guess we should start to keep Arcane Shield on constantly then. Cleansing, or I'll save a talent point. Yep. Activate Frost Weapons, no. Activate Arcane Shield, yes. Okay. Self any haste. What about you? Okay, you were a Templar before, so I'm taking the Templar ability again. 4 points. Improved vitality. Improved stamina. Maybe poison making. Ability to use the poisons we have. Berserk constraints. Templar abilities. Then warrior or two-handed weapon abilities. Sweeping strike. Each attack generates small shockwave that damages other enemies near the target area. Yeah. This is interesting ability line, but I'm not sure I want to go there. Not at least now. It seems like a lot of manual playing is required to really take advantage of that. So maybe one of the new warrior lines would be better. Long years of training grant access to deep reservoirs of vigor, instantly restoring nearly all of the warrior stamina. Seems like useful. Peon's Blight. The warrior lashes out with a powerful blow intended to eliminate the weakest opposition. A successful attack automatically kills a target of normal or lesser rank, inflicts a double critical hit against an elite target, or inflicts a regular critical hit against a boss. We don't have the levels for these. Massacre. Yeah, it's an automatic kill abilities, so not too bad. Certainly very useful in certain situations. We can maximum. Oh, there's no point saving up so many talent points for those, though. I guess we could use these abilities that are used against masses of enemies. I'm not sure how, although we are lacking a specialization, so let's leave things at that. And you. I think I need a lot more dexterity. Yeah, dexterity needs to be 50. So, more dexterity it is. Stamina or health? I think bones to health is more useful for me. Although both could be very useful. 2 talent points. Twin strikes. Automatic critical hit. Character is a force of nature when wielding 2 weapons, gaining permanent bonuses to melee, critical chance, and critical damage. And yeah. Twin strikes. Okay. At least we're more or less done, but yeah, the rogue situation isn't exactly solved. We'll have to worry about it some other time. We need to handle the darkspawn still remaining here, I guess.
You have time to talk about the darkspawn in the vigil?
Yeah.
Let me explain. Some of the in time they may dig their way out.
Take me to the cabin.
Straight away, sir. Here we are. The vigil goes deep. Real deep. The hallways down here have been crumbling for years and decades. And that blasted Dworkin's explosives didn't do the structure any favors.
Where is the goddamn Dworking anyway? How did the Darkspawn get down here?
I don't know, but no one saw the Darkspawn approach on the surface either. Maybe they found a way to attack from below.
Maybe they did. How far down does the basement go?
No one knows. The Vigil's always been here. Since the barbarians, they say. Who knows what's at the bottom?
Yeah, no one bothered to check. Yeah, this is horseshit. A military base with, and there just happens to be a pathway from underground that no one really knows where it goes. So, yeah. Clear the rubble.
You heard the commander. Put your backs into it. This is where you come in. Who knows what's up ahead? We'll be back here.
Yeah, let's get on with things. Okay, what system are you using? Powerful Swings and the Zerg. I'm not sure that's a great combination, but I guess it'll have to do.
What?
What?
You were staring at me, you man-skirt-wearing freak.
Oh, I thought you were being attacked by a wild animal. It was only your beard.
You think you're so clever, don't you? Sparkle fingers.
Ultimate insult. Mabari seems greatly distressed. Her fur is patchy and caked with dirt and blood. Okay. Survival, try to comfort the dog. You pet the dog gently, calming her. You also find a small scroll bound to her. Okay, take the scroll. A woman named Atria writes that she has taken refuge in the lower levels of the keep. So... how the fudge do I interact with the statue? Apparently I don't.
Twist. Dead creatures.
Hello. And then you died. Response from Rendon Howe. Loan. We cannot afford an insurrection. Put any troublemakers in chains. Do whatever it takes to weed them out. Whatever it takes, Loan. Do not fail me. West Hill Brandy. Well, it's... You're still the boo sound. So I guess you get those gifts.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Got it.
Great stride. Rodan, shaman of the people, turned from the gods who had ever sheltered him. In his grief, he destroyed the gifts of the Mountain Father and brought us low. So, screw you. And please die. The House of Amaranthine. The House of Amaranthine are one of the oldest noble families in Ferelden. Their lineage traces to the time of Calenhad, when Elias Howe was one of the first freeholders to follow Calenhad. During the occupation, Jarl Tarleton Howe, Rendon Howe's father, threw his lot in with the Orlesians. After several bitter battles with rebels, the town of Harper's Ford, an outpost governed by Tarleton Howe, fell to the coastlands of High Ever. Tarleton hanged. Rendon brought the Howe family over to the side of Marek Therin and Logan MacTur's rebellion. Rendon's bravery at the Battle of White River, fighting alongside Price Coastland, earned back his family's honor. When King Marek took the throne in Free Ferelden, Rendon Howe was decorated for his service. A small plaque reads, Andraste was bathed in fire before the Maker's eyes. Okay.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Superb health poultice. The Tingler. +4 Constitution, 0.75 health regeneration in combat, healing effects received bonus. Summon missing rings. Well, no, but these sort of suck. We're not leaving here until we find the woman. Dead or alive. Prisoner Ghoul. I think in this game ghouls are basically people tainted by the Darkspawn.
Alright,
They're not in any way undead.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Delilah House letters. Ooh, what kind of an item would that be? If trade item, what? Gift.
Now's better than later.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, thank the Maker. Please let us out.
Yep. It is actually more dangerous out here.
Really? Maybe we'll just stay here. Rotting bodies don't smell half as bad as the food they give us.
I dislike this. Now the option of letting them go is not an option anymore, for some reason. I was thinking of letting them stay here voluntarily so I have time to clean up the place. So, shit. I hate this. I really do. Because there's no logical reason why that cutting option cannot be there. I think we need to take the group attacks abilities for the two-hand weapon user. He's frankly, the damage he is doing is not nearly as high as we can do, because the attack speed on two-hand weapons is so low. Nothing wrong with the individual hits, but
alright.
Just too slow. Yeah, I guess we don't just talk to the prisoners at all until we clear this place. That's what the game wants me to do. It seems totally unnecessary to block that option. I mean, the opportunity to just talk to them again.
She couldn't have shown us the courtesy of waiting a bit longer before becoming a ghoul.
Adria the Ghoul. Hello, Adria. Yeah. You were unable to rescue Adria. She had turned into a ghoul long before you arrived. Ring of Mastery. Plus 10 spell power. Viridium ore. You found a deposit of viridium ore that Wade can use to make armor for your soldiers. Keep looking for other materials. Ah, Wade is here. Letter to Rendon Howe. My Lord Howe, some of the men are not pleased with your plan. They will incite others against you. For the plan to succeed, our forces must be united. If word gets out, if even one of them informs Coastland, it will be your head on a plate. I say this with all due respect, sir. Gold earrings. Well, it's going to be you, isn't it, Anders? Your gold earrings. So what is this? Vigils keep basements. Deep roads.
You murdered a slew of Darkspawn there. Well, you hear the stories about you and the Wardens. But to see it firsthand...
It's what we do.
Well, I'm impressed. Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads.
Will this cave-in stop them if they return?
This? Hardly. Give me a few dwarves and we could have her cleared in a week. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
Andraste's blood, there are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
Let me know as soon as you clear the passage.
We'll need some time, but as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know.
Yep, let's go back to the keep. No, give me a few moments.
Of course.
I need to free the prisoners. I'm not leaving them here. This simply isn't secure.
Oh, thank the Maker. Please let us out.
Yep.
Quick, before more of those things come.
Anders approves. Well, just for that, it was worth it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Of course.
Private. Heron elemental required, so Heron and Wade. Yeah.
You're quite the dirty little dwarf, aren't you?
You're quite the dirty little...
Did we have to come all this way? It's cold here. Very cold.
It's not that cold. The Wardens have been some of our best customers, and they need us.
I miss my shop. This place is so drab. It offends my sensibilities.
Andraste preserve me.